The 2018 Sprott Natural Resources Symposium is well underway, and everyone's continuing to keep an eye on silver prices. Joining me now, we have the founder, president, and CEO of First Majestic. And First Majestic Silver is a Vancouver-based silver mining company. Keith, great to have you here today.
Nice meeting you, Remy.
Well, first and foremost, I do want to get your overall take on silver. We all know that the financial headlines continue to scream about spot prices, but have we reached a market bottom?
Well, bottoms are always very difficult to identify. You know, the bottoming of anything is a long process, and we saw a nice rally in early 2016, which only lasted for about 6 months, and since then we've been in an unfortunate decline for the last 18 months, and today we see silver prices down again. They're not reaching the levels that they were at the end of 2015, 2016. Hopefully we don't see those levels. I'm optimistic that the bottom is close, and on a seasonality basis, this is generally the time that metal prices hit their lows in June and July, so I'm optimistic that we're close.
Okay, Keith. Well, I want to learn more about your company as well as your silver mines, so could you tell me about them and about your background as well?
Well, I've been in the mining sector for some 35 years. So I founded a couple different companies, copper company, and then this company, of course, in 2002. And we were on a very aggressive campaign of acquisition since I put the company together, and we now have 7 producing silver mines. We just finished an acquisition just a couple of months ago. That's Neumeyer mine, which is now our largest operation. We had produced last year about 16 million silver equivalent ounces. This year will be about 20 million silver equivalent ounces with the addition of our 7th mine. And next year we're hoping to see around 30 million silver equivalent ounces of production.
And Keith, for people in the viewing audience who may not be familiar with your company, you just announced quarterly results as well as a 21% increase in silver production. So could you give us your guidance going forward?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was getting to, because that acquisition took place at May 10th of this year, so we only had 7 weeks of production of that particular mine, the San Dimas operation, and that did give us a record Q2, which is quite interesting. 16 years in business, and we pulled off the best quarter ever in the company's history. The financials will be out in August, but there's a lot of improvements coming yet with that operation, and we're still consolidating it among our large group of assets, and it does take time. There'll be lots of cost optimization programs that we're launching, we'll have launched, but they do take time to take a hold into the operation. So we're seeing improved production and improved profitability over the next 18 months.
And for a company such as First Majestic, there is a requirement for technical expertise. So could you shed light on the technical expertise as well as the management team that you have?
Well, it's not all me, obviously. We have 5,900 employees, so we have a fairly large organization. The head office is here in Vancouver, where all the senior people are located, and then, of course, we're backed up by quite a good group of people within Durango. We're the largest employer in the city of Durango. We're the largest taxpayer in the state of Durango. We're active in 8 separate states. Over 9 projects. So we're very entrenched in Mexico, and I think we've got one of the best teams there is in pretty well any mining company within the country of Mexico.
And I think one thing that sets your company apart from others is that you have a silver bullion store. So can you tell the audience about this, and what if they want to get involved?
Well, the silver bullion store that we have, it's quite small. It's a very small portion of our business. It's there for primarily our shareholders who would like to have some of our silver. This is our silver that we actually mine, and we produce it in coins, and we sell it right off our website in a variety of different formats. So I would encourage people to look at it. Our premiums tend to be a little bit lower than a maple leaf or an eagle, for example, but it's unique for us, and we're proud to do it as a way of connecting with our shareholders.
And last but not least, before I let you go, tell me about the company logo as well as what you have here with one metal, one country, and what catalysts do you see on the horizon?
Well, the catalyst is really going to be silver prices, unfortunately. We are a mining company, and For example, we came out with the best production quarter ever just on Monday night, and the stock was down on that news release on the following Tuesday. Which is pretty surprising considering, as you said, we had a 21% increase in production, quarter over quarter. And the reason why the stock was down that day is because of silver prices. So despite what we do, if silver prices continually drop, then our shares are unfortunately likely going to drop as well. And that's just a fact of being a miner. We need higher metal prices, and I'm optimistic that that will occur, of course. And as that does unfold, investors can reap the rewards of owning a company like First Majestic because of our focus on silver. And there's very few mining companies on the planet that are as pure silver company as we are.
Okay, Keith. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for your insights.
Okay, thanks very much for your time.